Hello, dear friends. Welcome to ALLATRA TV. Today, we continue talking with interesting people about the creative society, and we are glad to learn what kind of society they would like to live in. But before we introduce our today's guest, I would like to remind our viewers that Creative Society Project is a unique global project of all humanity, and only together we can create a world full of love, kindness, and prosperity. Please visit Allatraunites website to find more information about it. And today, my name is Alina, and I'm happy to host this broadcast with Mahdi Alizada from Afghanistan, who recently was participating in our program as a guest, and today he invited his friend to join our conversation. Hi, dear Mahdi.
Hi, how are you doing? I am Mahdi Alizada from Afghanistan, and I invited my friend Vasu Bandhu. In this interview, I was introduced with him at United Religious Initiative. So today, our guest is Vasu Bandhu. First of all, I want to introduce him. Then he will give further information about himself. It is a very pleasure for me, and I'd like to introduce Vasu with our today's guest. Vasu Bandhu is a faith community coordinator for Reason of Faith Network, founding member of Interfaith Latino Youth Council, Interespiritual Shuru in Sangha Dhammapada, a Zen Buddhist community. Welcome, Vasu Bandhu.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure for me to be with all of you. Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome.
Vasu Bandhu, you are a socially active person and collaborating with many organizations. Could you please share your visions and what inspires you?
Thank you very much for this question. Something that inspired me is the peace, is the beauty of the diversity and how the diversity make rich this world, the faiths, the traditions, the language, the cultures. This is something that inspired me.
It's beautiful. Thank you for your answer. Thank you for joining us. Nowadays, people from all over the world are conducting social surveys and interviews, and people are asking people what unites all of us. And we would like to address the same question to you. Based on your experience, what unites all of us, regardless of any statuses or affiliations? What do we all have in common?
Yes. In my own experience, for me, for example, values as love, compassion, peace is something that make unity in the difference and in the diversity of the human beings. And also we can find this compassion in other beings, and this is something that I appreciate in my life.
Beautiful, beautiful answer. And actually, the most people in the world are saying the same things, that love unites us, all our inner human qualities unite all of us, because we are all the same, all people, and we should live as one big family.
It was great explanation. So, Vasu, could you please share your vision of creative society where all conditions are created that the base human qualities prevail, where every person lives in a fulfilled life? What is a creative society for you?
Yes, it's very beautiful question. I'm very grateful for meet you, for meet the values of creative society. And this is something that we part also of the values that make common for all the human beings, that can make the unity for the difference. And for me, it's a pleasure and an honor to meet you, to meet this beautiful organization, to meet these beautiful people that volunteer the time or create something beautiful and peace and love with everybody in all the difference.
Thank you so much. It's beautiful.
Good explanation.
Yes, indeed. So this research we are doing, and we are doing it during about almost 10 years already. And as a result of those millions of interviews and opinion polls, the 8 foundations of the creative society were formed. Now, let's watch a short video about these 8 foundations, and then we will continue our conversation.
Yes. Yes. I feel very blessed for this initiative and also for the opportunity, because we from different parts of the world, different cultures, language, we find, for example, right now we find a common language, English, even that we have a native language, but we find opportunities to join to unity. I'm grateful about it.
Indeed. For those who want to unite and feel this inner need to unite, there are no borders for us. We will find a way to communicate.
Really, yes.
Okay, friends, now let's watch a short video about 8 foundations.
The biggest social polling in our entire history of civilization has been conducted during the last 10 years by people around the world. 180 countries, millions of people of different social statuses, denominations, nationalities, talk about the society in which they want to live in. And this is a creative society. Based on the answers of the people from around the world, 8 foundations of creative society were established. A society where all people can live in happiness, peace, and prosperity. This is that very society that our prophets bequeathed to us. All prophets talked about the value of life, freedom, honesty, common human values, equality before God, mutual respect, and unification of people, about love for each other. They talked about the common truth and about the world which we can create. The prophet said, there will be a time when we're able to build a creative society. We are honored to live in the time which the prophets talked about, when everyone is chosen.
Vasu Bandhu, please, could you share with us your opinion? How important these foundations, which are based on our global research, how important are they, and what benefits can you see for yourself and every person when these 8 foundations will be implemented in our society?
Yeah, very important and very inspiring. In my own experience as a Buddhist, Mexican, in all my intersectionalities that I have, I can feel the importance of these values and how it can make us more happy, more free, in relations with compassion between everybody. It's very beautiful, and thank you so much for this.
Thank you very much. And as we see from these 8 foundations, that human life is the highest value. It's our first foundation, human life. And we also have second foundation, which is called human freedom. And it says that every human is born with the right to be a human being. All people are born free and equal. Everyone has the right to choose. There can be no one and nothing on earth above a human, his freedom and rights. The implementation of human rights and freedom must not violate the rights of freedoms and of others. Vasu Bandhu, in your opinion, how important is freedom of choice for personal development, and what should we start to learn how to value freedom of every person?
Thank you for this question. Very valuable, the freedom, and sometimes it can be difficult to have freedom because there is many opinions, many visions about what it means the life. But this value about everybody have the freedom, inequality is very precious and very important in many societies that sometimes don't live this freedom. Yeah, so in my practice in the Buddhist, in the Zen Buddhist, yeah, we feel the focus in the meditation, in the zazen, in the unity about the duality. Yeah, and also this is something that is very sacred in my life, in my heart.
Thank you so much. And I know you already finished your studies, right? You were a student recently. Have you finished it? I know you studied politics, right?
Yes, politics.
Great. Maybe you can share with us how do you envision educational system in a creative society? Maybe you have some ideas how to improve it, or what would you like to see in the future in this sphere?
Something that I meet during my studies in politics is that there is very different ideas about economics, for example, politics, many things that is part of the society. And something that I feel very valuable is that the harmony that can exist between the different ideas, the different visions. And yeah, for example, the value of the freedom is something that can create more harmony.
What about connection of people? How can we build peaceful society, society without wars, without conflicts, without violence? What every person can do to contribute to building such a society?
It's a beautiful question. And in my own experience, something that I experience, that I live, is about the opportunities to meet each other. Like right now, that we can exchange experience and we can meet the heart of the other person. Yeah, I don't have the completely correct answer because it depends on every single vision. In my experience, it was a beautiful opportunity for meet each other and have opportunities to make peace between the difference.
That's wonderful. Yes, I absolutely agree with you. It's very important for us to communicate with each other because we understand when we talking that regardless of our religions, nationalities, professions, we are all the same, all people. We feel the same way. We want the same things in life, and we're just humans, and human is a fundamental unit of society. And to build such a world where all people are equal, a world without wars, where we all live as one family, it's important to communicate and to open our true human potential and to be united by one goal. Now we would like to show you a short video review of our recent conference, Creative Society, What the Prophets Dreamed of. It was really an unprecedented event which has united people from all over the world. Let's watch it.
Amazing, and I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so grateful to be part of this Creative Society program. Thank you guys. Let's keep doing this until we unite mankind.
It was a humbling and exciting and inspiring experience to all of us. We want this world to be a better place. We want to leave this world better than when we found it.
I'm honored and I'm flattered just getting to know the idea of this conference and just watching how diverse it was, and understanding that how God is love and how we can love each other equally.
In total, I have heard, I've listened, and I've understood from the people around the world the way people actually pour their heart out. And it was so phenomenal to see people from different religions but talking almost the same language.
I'm totally inspired and motivated by what I received from the conference on the power of love and the role each one of us plays to build it.
This is a very beautiful moment I'm sharing, that all volunteers all across the globe, we want happiness, we want peaceful life, we want togetherness, we want a life where everyone should live in peace.
And truth, purified from false. People will be able to understand their religion truly, who watched it and accepted the truth. I think we will succeed in everything. I believe it.
The importance of the Creative Society, as I understand it, is to implement all the good qualities of a person.
Such freedom of spirit, such unification of people, such an example of what people who feel the need and strive for the freedom can do. Feel the need for this unification because they understand that these are such times that we simply have no other option. And besides, it is a need, the need of every heart.
Vasu Bandhu, what do you think? What can every person do so the information about the possibility to build a creative society and this wave of unity can fast reach all the corners of the world?
Yeah. I feel right now so much peace about this beautiful world and the opportunity that open our hearts for compassion, for meet each other, for learn from each other. And also something so much beautiful is that I can see that there is 45 languages included in this, that there is inclusion of the languages or the diversity about everything, language, religions, culture, everything. And I feel very grateful about it.
That's brilliant, and actually thank you for noticing it. Indeed, our last conference was simultaneously interpreted into more than 45 languages, and now we are preparing for another conference which will be called Global Crisis. This already affects everyone. It will take place on July 24th, and at the end we are going to watch a trailer for this upcoming conference. But this our next conference will be translated already into 65 languages. Can you imagine? People, just volunteers doing it, and it's so exciting. And there are no any organization in the world who could do such a huge number of simultaneous translations, but people do it. And they're happy to do it in their spare time. It's so exciting, so great.
Thank you so much for everything that you are doing to make this possible.
Thank you. So it was a great explanation, and we got really happy for that explanation. So let me ask you some question that everyone on earth is trying to achieve peace and live in a a peaceful environment. So how we can achieve peace, and what is the word peace for you? What does it mean, and what is your definition from peace?
Very good question. Yeah. For me, in my experience, the definition of peace in my life was the opportunity that I have in my life for make agreements with myself and with other persons, for make common purpose, for make a conversation with myself and with other persons, to create a way to do something and to be in harmony between the way that we are and the way that we think, the way that we everything, but creating something common in harmony.
Thank you. It was great explanation. In this case, that we are looking for achieving peace, and it is for the people that the people make the decision to live in a peaceful environment. So there is some conflict and paradox between the people, religious paradox, and also beliefs and tradition and cultural paradox between the people. So how we can get along with these problems and make united and confident all the people around the world with different nation and perspective, how it is possible to make join them and get along them and united them. What do you think about this?
Thank you for this question. It's very important, and I don't have the complete answer about it. I just have my own experience, but also I have a very good advice and point that I learned from you, Magdi, about education. Is something that makes me feel hope. The education, the opportunity for education about the peace, education about each other, and I'm learning this from you, Matt.
Thank you so much.
Vasu Bandhu, we have a tradition on our interviews. We ask our guests to recommend someone for the next interview. So if you have somebody in your mind, please, you can name this person, and we will be happy to see him or her as our special guest on the next interview.
Thank you. Yeah, it will be very special because, yeah, I feel so much peace during this interview and very good. Opportunity. I would like to share with also somebody else.
Thank you, thank you. So we will keep in touch, and you can share contacts of your friends and tell them about the Creative Society. Everyone is welcome to join. And for those people who are watching us, if you would like to learn more about the Creative Society project, please visit our website, ALLATRAunites.com, and you can press the red button, join us, which you can see on your screens now. And there will be a short form you can fill out, and the participants of Creative Society will contact you and will provide you more details if you need, and will tell you how you can participate.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for all your time, for all your efforts, for making this possible.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah. The Creative Society desire is not that we just want to work for a specific or an individual community. The hope or the desire or wishes of Creative Society is for creating diversity. We are here to invite different people from different countries, and we are here to welcome them. It is a window. This window is open for everyone, and any individual on earth can take a part at Creative Society, as they are powerful and they can make a change, and they can make a change, and they need to, and we all need to work shoulder to shoulder for betterment of the Creative Society. The Creative Society is for the creative people, and the creative people are we, and we are the creative people, and we can create the better tomorrow and the better society for every individual, and in peace, in a good environment, that we can create the society that we wish to live in.
Indeed, indeed. Creative Society, it's our common project, a project of all people. Thank you so much, dear Vasu Bandhu, for having this conversation with us. We are so grateful and so inspired by you. And would you like to wish something for our viewers?
Thank you so much. For me, it would be amazing. I'm so grateful.
What would you like to finally say to our viewers, those people who are watching us right now? What would be your message to them?
Thank you. My message will be that we can create together in the diversity a better society, and we can create common purpose and peace between the difference of divisions of everything, and also the opportunities that we have to appreciate the diversity of everything, culture, language, religions. We can see the beauty of this diversity. Thank you.
Thank you. It's really beautiful. Thank you, Vasu Bandhu. Thank you, dear Magdi, for hosting this interview today with me. It was a pleasure. And thank you, everyone, for watching us today. At the end, we would like to offer you to watch a trailer of the International Online Conference, which I already mentioned. It is coming up soon. On this conference, top specialists of the world will provide information on the rapidly progressing global crisis that is already affecting everyone, but not many people aware about it. So join us to find solutions together on July 24th. Thank you again, everyone. See you next time. Have a great day or morning. See you next time.
Modern civilization has reached the point of instability and global crises. The global, financial, economic, environmental, anthropological, and climate crises are realities that every person is already facing. But this is only the beginning. The Fourth Industrial Revolution and a threat of mass unemployment, future without jobs, causes of the inevitable collapse of the world economy if the consumerist format is preserved, the problem of overpopulation, rapid depletion of the planet's resources, global climate change. It's time to understand the reality of world threats. International Online Conference, Global Crisis. This already affects everyone. Is the event of utmost importance, organized by volunteers from around the world on the platform of ALLATRA International Public Movement. On July 24, 2021 at 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, a live broadcast of the conference will be streamed on thousands of media channels and platforms with simultaneous interpreting into more than 60 languages. The future of humanity, self-destruction, or the development of civilization.